everyone, I'm Sniti, your French educator from Master French with Sniti. And what are we going to do today? As you all remember that we have completed with the reading part and also the master key of lesson number 6, that is Les Amis de Caroline. It means the friends of Caroline. So what all is left are our beloved Q&A, which are the question and answers. So without any waiting, let's start then. So, completez seul l'exemple donné. The first question is complete using the given example. So, here first we'll understand the example and likewise we'll do all the question and answer, write the answer to the one. So, in your book, dotted line is given to us in which you need to fill, but instead I have written the answer in blue that will be easier for you to understand. So now all the questions that we are going to see in the lesson number 6 is related to what we have learned in the chapter, which are the nationalities, and then we have les articles définis and the things that we have learned in the earlier chapters. So the first question is related to the nationalities. That is, the example given to us is Elle est française, she is French. Il est français, he is French. So now we have understood the example and let us go on to the first part. Elle est japonaise. She is Japanese. Then we have il est japonais. He is Japanese. The next one we have is elle est chinoise. She is Chinese. Il est chinois. He is Chinese. Then we have the next one. Elle est indienne. She is Indian. Il est indien. He is Indian. Elle est italienne. She is Italian. Then we have the next one, that is il est italien. He is Italian. The fifth part is elle est portugaise. She is Portuguese. Il est portugais. He is Portuguese. Then we have the next two, the sixth and the seventh part, but these are not written in your books. The table of the nationalities, these are not given. The country of Switzerland and the country of Belgium, so the nationalities for them are not given to us. And the advantage that we have and why they have given this to us in the question is that the nationality remains the same both in the feminine and in the masculine, so that would be much easier for us to learn, and we'll be able to see nationalities and these two countries involved in them and many other in the Apprenons le Français part 1. So we won't be understanding about them much or putting pressure on them, just we'll understand that Elle est Suisse, she is from Switzerland, and il est Suisse, he is from Switzerland. The seventh one is Elle est Belge, she is from Belgium, and il est Belge, he is from Belgium. So now the eighth part is from the Spain. Elle est espagnole. Elle est espagnole. She is Spanish. Il est espagnol. He is Spanish. Then we have the ninth one. Elle est française. She is French. Il est français. He is French. The last but not the least is that the 10th one. Elle est anglaise. She is English. Il est anglais. He is English. So now here we have completed the question number 1 and let us go on to the question number 2. So now here we are the question number 2 and let us quickly read it out. It says mettez au pluriel. It means write in the plural form. So now here are words given to us that are written in black in the book, and then we have an example. I have written it in red to distinguish, and then we have all these other things that are written in blue. So these are the answers that we need to write by ourselves. The first one is example, that is in red. The example says le livre, the book. So that will be transformed into plural by adding les and then s. So in most of the cases, in almost all of the cases here, to make the plural form of this, we will obviously add les. The main guru mantra of this question is that we'll always add les in front of the words, and then all the words written to us have the s as their ending. So whatsoever the word, we'll add s. And there are also some words that take x as well, and there are some words that end in s, x, or z that do not change in the plural. So all of these words written here are ending with the s, and they will take the s in the plural form with les. So the first one is le livre, the second one is les livres. Le stylo, the pen, les stylo. The pens, la gomme, the eraser, les gommes, the erasers. La fille, it means the girl, and les filles, it means the girls. Then we have the next one, l'école, the school, les écoles, the schools. Then we have the next one, le restaurant, the restaurant, and then we have les restaurants, the restaurants. Then we have the next one, la copine, the friend, les copines, the friends. Then we have the next one, l'élève, the students, les élèves, the students, the student and the students. Then we have the next one, that is le cahier, the notebook. Then that in plural would be les cahiers, the notebooks. Then we have the last one of this side, that is la chaise, the chair, and that will be transformed into les chaises, the chairs. So now let us go on to the next side, that is the first one here we have is l'homme, the man, les hommes, the men's. Then we have le film, the film. That would be transformed into les films, the films. Then we have the next one, that is la télé, the television, that will be transformed into les télé, the televisions. Then we have the second last one, that is le professeur, the professor, les professeurs, the professors. And last but not the least, that is l'enfant, the children, and that would be transformed into the child. L'enfant is the child, and that will be transformed into the children's, the children, les enfants. So that was all for the question number 2, and here we have completed it also successfully. Now let us go on to the question number 3, and before going, bravo to you all, you did it very great. So here we are, the question number 3, and let us read it out. Refaites avec les articles définis. It means reframe using the definite article. So now the words written in black are as the same in your book, just the difference is that we need to convert them into using the definite article. So the words written in black are having the indefinite article, which are a and the plural of them means some, yun and these, and we need to transform them into the, that is le, la and l apostrophe. Then we have the plural form of all of them, that is les. But now one thing that we need to remember is that any word starting with a will have le, any word starting with this will be les, and any word starting with yun will be la. But now there is one mistake that you all did, that any word starting with or yun cannot have le in their definite article form. And why is the reason so? Because only the words starting with a consonant will have le and la. The words starting with silent h or the vowels will have l apostrophe, as per given in the first example. So now let us read the first one. A man, then that would be transformed into l'homme, the man. Des garçons, some boys. Les garçons, the boys. Des élèves, some students. Then we have it in plural, that is les élèves, the students. Des livres, some books. Les livres, the books. Un oiseau, a bird. And then that would be transformed into what? It would be transformed into l'oiseau, as it starts with a vowel, that is o, so that would be transformed into l apostrophe and then the spelling of oiseau, that is l'oiseau. It means the bird. Then we have the next one, that is des chaises, some chairs, that would be transformed into les chaises, the chairs. A banc, it means a bench, and that would be transformed into the bench, that is le banc. Un élève is a student, and that would be transformed into the student, that is l'élève. Then we have une corbeille, it means a basket. une corbeille, that would be transformed into la corbeille. It means the basket. A basket and the basket. Then we have des professeurs, the professors, some professors, it means, my bad, and that would be transformed into the professors, that is les professeurs. Then we have the second last one in this row, that is une copine, a friend. A friend, it is in feminine, so that would be transformed into la copine, the friend. Des vélos means some bicycles, and that would be les vélos, the bicycles. Then we'll go on to the next row, that is the first one here we have is une chaise. So all the words underlined with red are the examples that are already answered in your book, and this one une chaise is also answered. So that would be transformed into la chaise, as it is not in plural, it does not have an s, that's wrong. And then we have it in une, so that will be transformed into la, and this word starts with a consonant. Then if we go to the next one, that is also the same, une is in front of them, une image. But why would it be transformed, why would it not be transformed into la image? The reason for this is that it starts with a vowel, l'image. Then we have the next one, that is un tablier, a board, that will le tablier, it means the board. Des cahiers is some notebooks, and that would be transformed into les cahiers, the notebooks. And then we have the next one, that is des oiseaux, some birds. So yeah, if we see here a bird, then that would be equal to some bird. So that in the definite article will be les oiseaux, the birds. Then we have the next one, that is une chaise, a chair, that would be transformed into la chaise, the chair. Then we have des stylo, and do remember that une chaise and une chaise, there are two of them written in your book, and that would be a mistake, that would be you have copied, but no problem, we can do it, that would be good for a practice as well. So now then we have des stylo, some pens, les stylo, the pens. Un pupitre means a desk, but that would be transformed into the desk, le pupitre. Then we have une horloge, a watch, that would be transformed into l'horloge, the watch. So this starts with an H, that is always silent in French, so that's why L apostrophe will come here. Then we have the third last, that is des copains. Des copains means some friends, that would be transformed into les copains, the friends. Then we have un avion, that is an airplane, that would be transformed into le avion, the airplane. The last one here we have is une voiture. Une voiture, it means a car, and that would be transformed into la voiture, the car. So here we have completed the question number 3, and let us go on to the question number 4. So here we are at the question number 4, and let us quickly read it out. Écoutez la question et choisissez la bonne réponse. It means listen. Écoutez means listen the question, and choisissez, it means choose the correct answer. So this is a listening assessment that you all need to do, and I've just marked the question as per in your book. So for the first one, we have two sentences: ça va bien, I'm good, or I am fine, and then we have au revoir, goodbye. So ça va bien is the correct answer. Then we have je suis médecin, I am a doctor. Je suis chinois, I am Chinese. So je suis chinois is the correct answer. Then we have the third one, that is engineer, and then we have Martin. This is the spelling, or the word by word, letter by letter answer for the name. That person's name is Martin, Martha. His name is Martha, and this is the spelling. So Martha is the correct answer in the third part. Then if we see to the fourth part, it is j'ai 14 ans, I am 14-year-old, and then we have j'ai stylo, I have a pen. So j'ai 14 ans is the correct answer. Then we have c'est une musée, this is a museum. And then we have the next one, that is say a journalist. It means this is a journalist. So say a museum, that is this is a museum, is the correct answer to this question, to this part, that is fifth. So here we have successfully completed the question number 4, and bravo to you all. Here is a cute clapping that I am making right now. It is a cute clapping for you all, that you did it very well. And I hope that you like the video. Do like, share and subscribe to my channel. And for the question number 5 to the question number 8, we'll see in the part 2 of question and answers of lesson number 6, that is Les Amis de Caroline. I hope that you liked it. Do like, share and subscribe. Bye bye and have a nice day.